Guys, you are in your own head. We have shared on numerous occasions what you need to do. If you know my story, you know I started out going to the hair salon. How many of you right here, right now, can honestly say, and not you, Isis, because I already know that you actually gone to a hair salon, you've gone to a barber shop, you've gone into a nail salon. How many of you can honestly say that you do that? Yes, June, because June doesn't play. Thank you, Miss Spades. Thank you, Sheila. Here's the thing. You guys, some have the tools that you need to do the work that it takes to get on stage, but you're in your own head. The negative thinking prevents you from going to the next level. All of us have negative thinking. We experience different things. Life happens. But when those negative thoughts come in your head, I need you to hear me clear. You have to do the work to start thinking positive. And why are you saying do the work? Because it's easy to stay in the negative thinking moment. It's easier to stay in the woe is me. It's easier to say, Garine, this is never going to work for you. Garine, you're never going to lose weight. Garine, you're never going to get a big booty. You never. It's easy to stay there. And just for the purposes, I've been working, okay? I've been
No,
working.
ma'am. That's not that butt part was not a part of the training.
I got to get the people hype. I got to get them laughing. You know what I'm saying? We have fun over here. But I say this to say, this is who I am, accepting who I am, and then saying, but Garine, honey, you post a picture and people are asking you if you got a increase, a breast increase. I'm being serious, right? Garine, you are a powerful woman. Garine, you do this. Garine, you're a mom. Like, you have to find the things you're good at. And all of you have something that you're good at. And speak positive. I deserve this. I know I'm going to do this. Once you start doing this on a regular basis, it becomes natural.
I gotta jump in on that because what she's saying is so true. And it sounds like it's so easy, it's easier said than done. But when you really, really change how you talk to yourself, your thoughts become different. I'm going to tell y'all a story because when she was saying that, it reminded me of how my self-talking changed and I noticed it in a situation. So I went to get a massage one day. Now, when you get a massage, you're very vulnerable. You're pretty much naked. You might have on your underwear, but you're pretty much naked. And I remember in the past how I would think when someone was massaging me. I would think about all my flaws. I would think about, my insecurities. I would think about how I looked on the bed. And all of these things would go through my mind. And I remember this one instance, the person that was massaging me was a very attractive gentleman. And in my mind, as he's massaging me, my thoughts, I'm thinking, I know I just got my feet done. I know he think I got pretty toes. I know I'm telling you, this is what I'm literally thinking these things while this man is massaging me. Oh, I know my skin is soft. And in that moment, I thought about it. I said, wow. I love the fact that I immediately went to all of the things that I'm proud of instead of all the things that I'm embarrassed by. And usually that's where I would go. And so you'll be surprised that personal development work that you do, when you change the dialogue that you have with yourself, it changes how people receive you. It changes how you show up. It changes everything. And the script thing, I got to say this, I can't be on this Zoom the whole time. I got a schedule I got to tend to, but I have to share this. Whenever you feel like you want a script or you think you don't know what to say, it's because you're trying to avoid possible rejection. Am I right or am I right? Do you agree? If you think you want a script, when you thought you wanted a script, it was because you were trying to keep for someone from possibly telling you no. If that's the case, put me in the comments while I drink my blue magic. I need you to understand and remind yourself in those moments two things. You can't say the wrong thing to a person that doesn't know what you're going to talk about. When you approach someone to speak to them about our products or opportunity, they don't know what you're going to say. So how can you say something wrong? That's the first thing. The second thing is, and I need y'all to repeat this, I need y'all to type it, I need you to write it down. You cannot avoid rejection in business. Once you accept the fact that rejection is a part of the success process, you won't run from it. You won't cower from it. You won't not do things because of it. You cannot avoid rejection in business. I don't care who you are. I don't care what industry you're doing. I don't care what business. Every successful person that you've seen in your lifetime has been rejected by something. You might not have seen the rejection, but it happened. I remember hearing the story about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey pitched over 500 different ideas, movies, shows to different networks. You never hear about that. You only see the ones that made it. You weren't in the boardrooms when he got turned down. And so when you really accept and understand that you can't avoid the rejection, you won't run from it anymore. If somebody tells you no, oh, well, that means they don't want your help or they're not ready yet. But again, either of those things have nothing to do with you. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong if you get that rejection. It doesn't mean maybe you're not doing what you need to do consistently enough, because whether we admit it or not, when we feel rejected, we withdraw. We stop sampling people. We stop talking to people about the 15-day challenge. We stop offering a week's supply, because when we offered a week's supply, the person told us no, or they took the week's supply, but then they didn't use the product. Or I sampled them and they seemed excited, but then I never heard from them again. They didn't return my calls. Or they bought that bottle of pre-made tea that I made and they didn't say nothing else about it. So I stopped offering it. Let's be honest. Who's done that before? Who knows that they don't do the work that they used to do because of the no's? How many times have you known that you don't talk to the people? You could be somewhere and you think about when the last person turns you down, excuse me, and now you're not moving forward. Let's be honest, because in this season, y'all, we're about to approach the fourth quarter. October 1st makes 3 months until 2025. If you want to see some real change in your life and business, you have to take massive action. And in order for you to be mentally prepared to take massive action, you have to do the personal development. You have to change the way that you speak to yourself. You have to change the way that you show up in this world if you want things to be different. We all know insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And each of you have the capabilities of doing so many amazing things. But it's not enough for me to say that. It's not enough for Garine to say that. You have to say that to yourself, and you have to know that within yourself. I know each of y'all have heard one of us tell y'all either directly, indirectly, that y'all can do this. But us saying it and you believing it are two different things. And so what we want you to do is we want you to work on your belief right now, because we believe in amazing things. Do you know that we didn't know that we were going to make 7 figures, but we believed it. We believed it was possible. We believed we could have it. And the more that we saw examples and the more that we saw people from all walks of life having success, it built our belief even more as we were working on our own personal belief. And so I want y'all to think about, what is it that you want to get accomplished in the next 90 days in your life and business? My goal is to lose 30 pounds by the end of the year. And so I'm being intentional now. I'm talking to people on my team. I'm not waiting on another big 15-day challenge. You launch your own challenge. I have people on my team that are moms. Let's launch a mom challenge. If you know that you sell any other products other than TLC or whatever, you could do your own challenge, create a gift basket, and let that be the prize. Let that be whatever you offer. You could give a free 15-day kit. If you sell waist trainers or hair or clothes, you could make a nice bundle box for the winner. Like, don't be afraid to do things. And I know me participating in challenges, helping other people launch challenges, that's going to help keep me on track. So I'm thinking about my goals personally, and then what can I do to not only work towards my goals, but help the team as well. And so this is what I want y'all to think about. This is y'all's homework for me, and I'm going to get off of here. Think about what you want to get accomplished in the next 90 days of this year. That's the first thing. I want y'all to write this down. What do you want to get accomplished in the next 90 days? The next thing is, who do you have to become to accomplish those things? Do you got to become an early riser? Do you got to become a weekend warrior where on Saturdays and Sundays, maybe you work during the week and you know you can't do as much as you want to. So Saturdays and Sundays, you got to go harder outside. Whatever that, who is the person that you have to become to achieve these goals in the next 90 days? If it's a weight loss goal, do you need to become a gym rat? Do you need to really take your healthy eating to the next level? Do you need to start drinking more water? Those are the things when you think about who is the person you need to become. Now I need to be on a better schedule. Now I need to get up earlier. Now I need to make sure I know what workouts I'm doing. Now, who is the person you have to become? And the next thing is, what is going to be your action steps? What is your non-negotiable schedule that you're going to hold yourself accountable to get these goals accomplished? If you know that you want to hit the 250 club every week, make $1,000 a month in retail, that's moving 13 products a week. That's about 2 products a day. If you need to move 2 products a day, what is your non-negotiable schedule to make sure that you move 2 products? Is it going to be, I'm talking to no less than 10 people every day? I'm posting, I'm following up, I'm designating an hour or 2 to make phone calls. What is your schedule that you're going to keep? I'm going to do vending events every Saturday. I'm going to go to pop-ups every week, and I'm going to go to networking events. What is your schedule going to be? What are the action steps that you're going to take to get those goals accomplished? And if you're really serious, once you really know, and when I say these goals, y'all, be specific. Don't just say, I want to make some money. Don't just say, I want to lose some weight. How much weight do you want to lose? How much money are you going to make? Be specific in what those goals are when you write them down. Understand and figure out the person that you need to become and what's the action steps. And if you really, really are serious and locked in, the next step is, once you have that together, send it to your coach. Send it to someone that you want to hold you accountable to what you say that you desire to accomplish in the next 90 days. Fourth quarter makes champion. There's people that save their whole team in the fourth quarter. Save their whole business in the fourth quarter. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, biggest shopping days of the year. Guys, people that are in business they already have their Black Friday plan laid out. They already know now how they're going to execute Black Friday. And the last thing I'm going to just suggest is this. Black Friday is the biggest shopping day. It's also the biggest day that you can get some good inventory. There's going to be some amazing deals. So you should already be saying, let me start setting some money aside every week. So when Black Friday comes, I have me a lump sum of money. So now I can invest in inventory. I can get some products. So when they have those BOGOs or percentage off or whatever it is, I can capitalize on it, because January 1st, everybody's going to want products. Everybody's going to want to start their new transformation journey. And when you have your own inventory, you can make your own kit. Whatever you believe the person wants, whatever, you can make your own kit that maybe we don't offer on the website. Maybe somebody's 15-day kit is Delgada, NutriBurst, and NRG. Maybe that's their 15-day kit, and you want to create that for them. Maybe somebody wants a mix of the teas. They don't want just one flavor. Maybe they want half water. I got somebody that's getting some pre-made bottles for me tomorrow. She want half watermelon, half tropical punch. What if I didn't have inventory? And so you want to start thinking about your plans for how you're going to execute in 2025. And the work that you do this next 90 days is going to dictate what the beginning of your next year looks like. And so I just wanted to share that, because that was so on, Garine. That personal development, the story that you tell yourself, your mindset, everything starts here. You think you need more information. You think you need more knowledge. You think you need more transformation. Once you get this part together, it don't matter what you got, what else you got going on. This part is going to help you execute. This is going to help you, even though you might need to lose 20 more pounds, but you already lost 10. This is going to make you still get out there and talk to people. What you believe and what you think is what's going to help you execute. And so you have to work on your mindset just as much as you work on your business, because that's what's going to make you be consistent. Most of you don't have the results that you truly desire. And the only thing that you're missing is consistently showing up. If you at your job right now, if you work your job when you want to, when you feel like it, when it's convenient, how many of you think you'd still have a job? You can't tell your job, well, time got away from me today. I ain't have time. I know. I know I was supposed to get on that meeting at 12 o'clock. I know, man, my kids, I couldn't. Your job will be like, okay, well, your services are no longer needed. And so you don't have a boss here at TLC, but every time you don't show up, you're telling yourself that this isn't a priority for you. You're telling yourself this isn't what you really want, even though you say it is. So I just challenge you all to make a decision that you're going to give your business the energy it deserves, and you're going to become the person who's going to execute on a high level, because I want to see everybody on here getting rings, hitting ranks, making money, impacting lives, and helping people, because each of you have the capacity to do that. It's up to you to make the decision, make the plan, and get to work. So I will see y'all later. I'm going to give it back to you, Garine. Thank you for letting me jump on and give a little something. But I love you guys, man. We want y'all to win. We want y'all to win. We want to see y'all get y'all's rings. We want to see you guys get recognized. We want to see all the amazing things. And so in order for us to see those things, you got to do it. All right. So I'll see y'all later.
Thank you, Coach LaQuail. That was really good. That was amazing. And thank you for that. And I hope that you guys caught everything that Coach LaQuail said, but I also hope that you caught what I said in the beginning. I said that somebody called me and said they were excited about tonight's How to Get Paid as an Influencer. I met the person at the casino. The person said, "Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?" And I said, "No, absolutely. Come sit down." We started talking. I asked them, "What do they do? How did you get invited to this dinner?" We started talking. And I said, "You know what? I'm having an event. I'd love to have you come." And she said, "Oh, what kind of event?" And I said, "Well, being paid as a health influencer." I said, "You tell me what you do, and imagine if you are now, you have influence." I said, "You have people in your circle that believe in you, correct? You have people that trust what you say, correct?" And she's like, "Yes, yes." I said, "Well, why not get paid to do that?" I said, "Are you into health and wellness?" She said, as a matter of fact, I need to lose some weight." Guys, it was just conversation. Okay. How is it that I talk to somebody in the street? I start conversation. I was at the store buying shoes. This lady said, "You like these shoes?" I said, "Girl, those shoes are cute. Matter of fact, let me see if they have my size." We're talking about shoes. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I love the fact that I could buy shoes now, because when as a mom, all I did was focus on my kids." And she said, "Yes." And we started talking about mom stuff. So then I said, "Are you into health? Are you?" I said, "If you could change anything about your health, what would it be?" She said, "Girl, you see this?" She said, "You see this?" I said, "I have something for you." I went in my purse and I sampled her. Do you understand what I'm saying right now? This conversation. I tell people they look cute all the time, especially, I mean, when they look cute, I tell them, "That top is cute." Conversation. Guys, you guys talk to people every day, but because you're in your own head, you think that you can't do it. How can I talk to this person? I just gave you an example. You guys talk to people at your church all the time. So I told my business partner, I said, "Listen, when was the last time when I was working my 60 plus hours job, I was doing pop-up events every weekend to attract new people, because in my brain, it was easier for me to talk to people. I have a table, I have my products on the table, and I'm going to be honest with you. When I used to do those pop-up events, I would just sit there, like, here's a table, and I would just sit and hope people will walk to my table. Then I was so, "No, Garine, stand up. Stand up." Right, Miss Bays? Stand up. Make eye contact with the people, because people will walk by and they look and then they keep walking. I now say, "I see you looking at myself. Come on over here, girl. Come on over here." It's inviting. It's comfortable. And then they'll say, "Okay, what's this stuff? What do you got over here?" "Girl, this tea right here. Matter of fact, here, taste it." "What is it?" "This is what it does. You could lose up to 5 pounds in a week." Conversation. Now I'm selling my products. And everybody that comes to my table, you could be a professional, right? And print out a sign-in sheet. Guys, I didn't do that in the beginning. I had a notebook. I had a notebook, and then I would have name, phone number, and email. And I said, "Is it okay? I want to follow up with you. Put your name, phone number, and email." Boom, I have somebody to follow up with. So imagine if every weekend, a Saturday and Sunday, I was committed because I knew I needed to leave my job. So every Saturday and Sunday, if I didn't have a pop-up, I was at the flea market. Yes, me, Garine, was at the flea market. But you know what? I was selling those 5 for 20s. People are more inclined to give you $20. But when you start elevating, you believe, right? People will spend the money, but you've got to believe. And guys, stop saying, I had a wonderful conversation with my girl yesterday, and I said, "Girl, please stop saying you need a script." And here's the thing. If you say you need a script, did you know in the app there are scripts? In your TLC app, there are scripts. I see you, Miss Spades. There are scripts when you send out a sample. This is what you should say to the person. If they say no, what you should say. If they say yes, what you should say. Guys, we have the tools that we need in our back office in the app, but you've got to use it. So I want to bring, I see Miss Spades has a question, so I'm going to bring her up here, but I want to bring up Juhne. And some of you don't know who Juhne is. Juhne is part of the team, but you were probably like, "Why are we congratulating Juhne?" Juhne made it to the top of the retailers list. So you're probably tired of hearing Garine. You might need to hear from somebody else. How did Juhne get to the top of the retailers list? Miss Spade told you how she got to the retailers list. You can get to the retailers list. I want you to focus on 1052. 1052. There is a whole presentation in your back office on 1052. Sample 10 people. I give you an example how to sample 10. Sample 10 because out of that 10, you should get 5 customers. After those 5 customers, you should be able to get 2 distributors because those 5 customers, you're inviting them to the 9 o'clock opportunity call. Because as those customers, you're calling them, finding out about them. Are they a parent? What type of work do they do? All those things matter because as you're learning about your customer, you can say, "You know what? This person needs to hear Garine's story based on the information they gave me. You know what? This person needs to hear DeQuandra's story based on the information. This person needs to hear, you see? So you are getting information. You want to attract the right people and you want to connect them to the right people. So let me stop talking real quick. And because I saw Miss Spades had her hand raised. Miss Spades, what is I don't see her. So unmute yourself, Miss Spades.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Garine.
There you
Listen,
go.
that was good. I just really wanted to say really quickly, like, I don't want y'all to ever feel like what y'all saying, what you're saying doesn't work. Like, first of all, Juhne, congratulations. I was so excited when I saw her get her ring in Detroit. But when I saw her name on that list, yeah, I got to get excited again. Like, think conversations convert to cash. Compliments convert to cash, y'all. And I don't want you to think I'm being so funny right now, but I'm talking about I done sold tea to somebody off of me thinking that their shoes was ugly. Like, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Like, when somebody compliments you, right? Disagree. It's not up to me. I don't like the shoes. I didn't like the shoes. I'm being honest with y'all because y'all my team. But they was like, "Oh my gosh, I like your outfit." I looked down, I was like, "And I like your shoes." Sometimes you have to realize, like, it's not just about what you're feeling here, but if you could get out of your own way and really just have conversations with people, it's not about what you like. You're trying to solve someone's problem. Their problem is that they want to lose some weight. You have to kind of dig and figure that out. But if you don't start talking about something surface level at first, now you just sound too much in their business. So you have to start off with compliments first. Anytime someone says something, "I agree. Yes, I like that too. I like it too," with a smile on your face. This is why being presentable matters. This is why when you're going outside, look your best, feel your best. Your law of attraction, people will come and gravitate and talk to you. Like, they will automatically, good aura is good aura.
Yeah.
Like, when you step into a room and you own that room and you feel good, random people would just start coming talk to you, talking about their pets, their dogs, how much. and then build that conversation. And then my favorite part, oh my gosh, they'd be like, and someone is gonna ask you, because when you're presentable and you look like somebody, they swear I'm a rapper when I step outside. They swear I'm some type of a rapper. What do you do? Oh, it gets me every time. I let them know I change lives. It's just that simple. You want a script? Let people know you change lives. That's your script. You change. I'm a life changer. They're gonna look at you like, what is that? I'm a paid health influencer. I get paid to keep people healthy. I make $1,000 a month to keep people healthy. That's your script. You want a script? Tell the truth. Don't be afraid to tell the truth. What we do here works. So that's what I really just wanted to say. Let people know what you do. Don't be afraid of people. These bill collectors aren't afraid of you. Okay, so make sure you do what you need to do so that you can take care of your family, you can take care of your friends, you can take care of your loved ones. You can really supply your dreams. Yeah, I didn't really think I could buy my mother a house. So many people doubted me. My aunt looked me dead in the face and was like, you think you're gonna buy your mother a house? But I had a vehicle. TLC was my vehicle. At that time, I took all of the money I made in TLC and I gave it to my mom. I owed that to my mom. I owed it to her. So whenever you go out there and you think you're shy, think about who you owe something to so that you can get out of your own way and then you could get to your goals. I didn't really believe I could sell 13 products in a month coming back to TLC. Let me tell y'all something. When I left TLC the first time, I gave up an account with under $50,000 in earnings, okay? I gave it up. I gave it up. So when I came back and I had to start from scratch, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. I gave up an account that qualified for not one, two of my rings. So it's not that I came back and was like, I still questioned myself, did I? But I had to look at examples like Garine. I had to look at examples like DeQuandra. I had to look at examples like my coach, Natalie. I had to look at Big LQ. I had to look at Rashina. I had to look at Christina. And I had to remember who I was. I had to remember who I was. Because if these girls can make 6 to 7 figures, hello, why can't I? So if we can do it, why y'all think y'all can't do it? We literally giving you the game. We literally telling you what to do. But you're just saying, oh no, I don't think I can, but why not? You've already cheated yourself out your own spot. Do not let the things in your past get into your head to cheat you out of a spot where you know you belong. You know you belong on boats. You know you belong on planes in first class. You know you belong underneath a hammock sitting down in the Bahamas. You know you belong there because we work hard for the things that we know where we belong. But you're afraid to solve people's problems. Man, get outside today and go solve somebody's problem. I'm talking about you go to the gas station, go talk to somebody. That's where my customers come from. Kroger's, Publix, the parking lot. Forget Instagram. I don't got a lot of followers. I don't care. Go outside. That's what I do. I go outside. I start putting flyers on people's cars. And when they're coming up to me, yes, I am a little nervous because they're like, what you doing in my car? But I have to let them know. Listen, I'm a life changer. I help to change people's lives. Man, write that down. I'm a life changer. I help to change people's lives. They don't even know how you're about to solve their problem. But you're about to solve a problem today. 5 for 25, 7 for 28, and 10 for 40. Come get this money, man. They print it every day. 5 for 25, 7 for 28, and 10 for 40. If you want to get fancy, do 5 for 20 because everybody got $20 on them.
Yeah, they sure do.
Get some money today. Move some product today. I may not be able to say this, but I think about moving product. See, this is legal weight to me. Somebody hear me out right now. This is legal weight. Jack Fallon and John LaQuail pay me legally every Thursday before 10 a.m. It's the most amazing feeling because no matter what I'm doing on the side, no matter what I'm going through, no matter the obstacles that are in my way, Jack Fallon and John LaQuail gonna pay me every Thursday before 10 o'clock.
Every Thursday.
It's an amazing, it's like a cha-ching. Y'all let's get to it. Because if you don't do the necessary steps now to prepare for Black Friday, when they give you free products, guys, you know why I love that $250 box? Because there's free stuff in there that I didn't pay for. It's the most amazing box. I saw Juhne the other day. She posted, she told Rosa, and that's how I know Juhne is serious. She told Rosa, she said, Rosa, I'm coming for that box. You got to get something that excites you in TLC. If it's not the money, it's helping changing people's lives, or it better be that box. There's free products in that box worth $250, and that's a light bill. Somebody come pay your bills. Because TLC helping pay the bills. So I'm sorry, Garine, I just wanted to say that. But let's get some money. Today is Saturday. I'm outside at the gas station.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love you guys.
Drop some fire in the chat for Miss Spades. She's so crazy. I love her to pieces, right? But what she's saying is the truth. And so I want to say, before I bring Juhne up here, because I want you guys to hear how she was able to get on the top retailers list, okay? But before I say this, is that you're getting a lot of nuggets here. How many of you guys are actually going to do the things that we shared? You see, because you're given stuff every week. You have an opportunity call to invite people to. We talked about how to invite people on the calls. We showed you how to hit G5. We showed you how to do 250 club. And the thing is, you're not doing it. So you have to ask yourself, why am I not doing the things that are being shared with me? That's something that, get a journal and write out your fears. Write down what's holding you back, because I need you to see what you're writing. You're in your own head. You got to get out of your head for us to win. After Juhne talks, I'm going to talk about how to be prepared for Black Friday, because at that time, ranks are dropping. But before I get into that, Juhne, are you prepared to tell the people how you hit and got on the Retailers Club? Because people need to know, how did you do it? Why did you do it? What made you decide to do that? You made a decision. It starts with a decision. You made a decision to do it, and you did it. And tell the people how. So I don't know, where's Juhne? Child, where is Juhne? Juhne, unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Juhne.
Okay. Hey.
Congratulations. Tell the
Thank
people,
you.
girl.
I was trying to get back into the house because the neighborhood that I live in, the reception is really bad. But I'm running around because me and my husband, we're getting ready to go to a Mets game today. Yay. But I had to get out of my own way. Like, the bottom line is, I got to a point where I stopped believing in me. All right. And that right there, nobody can fix that but you. When I joined TLC, I was on fire. I knew that I needed to lose weight bad, because I had been put on a lot of medication that caused me to gain a lot of weight. And every day that I looked in the mirror, I wanted to die, literally, because I was like, I felt ugly. I felt like, my grandmother had died. A lot of things took place in my life that put me in a place where the doctors had me heavily medicated. And all of the drugs that I was taking caused me to gain weight. So when I heard the person that testified, because I qualified for SSD, they had a doctor come on and she testified, the dosages and the amounts of medicine you have her on, she can't even bag groceries at a grocery store. And when I heard that, I decided I need to fight for my life. I don't want to take a check every month from the government, because at that point, I'm boxed in. Like, I can't go out and I can't work a business. I can't do this because you can't bring in a certain amount of income or they're going to take it away, right? So I said, no way. I have a family. I have children. I have grandchildren. Juhne, fight. And that's what I told myself while I was going through my process of setting myself back up to work my business the way I began in the beginning, right? I said, Juhne, fight. I got on the scale, 200 pounds. I was 165. I said to myself, what the hell? Like, you just gonna let it all go back? You started at 230, you're 30 pounds away. What is going on? Get out of your own way. And I said, okay. The day that y'all started your 15-day challenge, I had just came back from South Carolina from visiting my family. I was ill. I was so sick. And that's when I told myself, I'm going to get back on the grind with my team. I'm going to do the 15-day challenge. But the first week that y'all started, I was in the bed, man down. The doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. But I knew in my head, Juhne, you ain't been taking your products. You ain't been doing the things that you know that you should be doing. You got all of these products here. You got products. Take them. Get back on the NutriBurst. Get back on the NRG. Get back on the Blossoming. Start drinking your Delgado. You gotta fight, Juhne. And so when God allowed me 5 days later to get up out of my bed, I got up boxing. I got up like, here I come. I'm back in the gym. And when I jumped back in the gym, I didn't know how many people were watching me. Okay? They were like, oh my God, you're back. Oh my God, you're back. I missed your workouts. And guess what? They started asking me for products. That's all I had to do. And then I said, Juhne, used to tell everybody everywhere
Hold on,
you went.
Juhne. Hold on 1 second. All you had to do was show up.
Yep, that's all
Okay.
I had to do. I showed up and the people started asking for what I had because they seen me again. Okay. And then I'm in Costco, and you know how they have their table set up and stuff. And a health and wellness lady thought she was gonna vet me. Very, very nice. Hold on. She wanted me to get this product, right? So, okay, I'm gonna get your product. But now, guess what, man? I need your phone number, and I need to also tell you that I'm a health influencer too. All right? And she's excited. And guess what? We exchanged numbers, and now she wants to get some NRG because I told her all about it. So that's all it is. You just got to get out of your own way, and you got to let people know I have something that you need. And even if it means a little, I'll take what you got, and here's what I got. Sometimes that's what it got to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I did. And then guess what? The money started piling up. And usually when I make money off of a product, I'd be somewhere skipping off, trying to go have cocktails or trying to go do something with the money instead of putting it to the side for the re-up. Don't touch the re-up, period. And then when you don't touch the re-up, then on Wednesday and Thursday when you got time, here you are with it. Here you are with it, putting them orders in and reeing up. Let's go. And that's all I had to do. I told myself in the beginning of the year, I was getting a 250 box. We're in the fourth quarter. Juhne, what the hell happened? I know you ain't letting this year pass without getting that 250 box because that's something that you had on your list. So get her done. And that's it. That's it. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself the way you don't want others to talk to you, right? And that's what I did. I got in the mirror and I told myself, I know you better than this. I know you ain't gonna crap out here. You've been here all this time and now you want to crap out? No, no, no. 4 years later, let's get there. Let's get what I need. Let's get what I came to TLC for. And that's the bag and to help people change their lives. Let's go. Moving forward. Period.
Y'all drop some fire in the chat for Juhne because I heard some critical things right here. Juhne said she wasn't feeling well. Juhne realized she was aware. She had awareness that she wasn't taking her products. Juhne made a decision to start taking her products and putting herself first. Started going. Juhne showed up. And then when she showed up, the people started coming to her. Guys, just follow those steps. I encourage you today, make a decision. I'm going to tell you what I told my team member, and then you can decide what you're going to do with this. I said to this person, you go to church all the time. You change lives. You are a health influencer. Why haven't you proposed, call whoever you need to call at your church to host a health and wellness event at the church? I said every city, every state has these free blood pressure vans, free dental vans. You can contact them, say, I'm hosting an event at such and such church. I need you to pull up your van to do free blood pressure check, free blah, 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 and have your table set up. You could be the person, the church lady that's literally getting churches healthy. Now, the thing is the person going to do it? I just dropped a game. How many of you guys are going to do it? Whether it's a school for the teachers, whether it's the churches in your neighborhood, whether it's the football, I don't know. But I gave you a clue, right? Or I said this before, all the assisted living, the nursing homes, what do they do for their staff? You are here to promote health and wellness for your employees. I would like to have a health and wellness day at your assisted living home, at your nursing home, and you go on Google and you call every last one of them to set some dates. That's how you make things happen, guys. That's the work. That is the work. So I want you guys to start thinking about, what are you going to do today? Maybe you don't have time to do an event today, but you could go outside with the products that you have. You could go outside and meet some people, sample some people, make some money, 5 or 20. And if you don't have products, you can call and get some orders. People can send you money, or you go and order some products today to start your journey right. So guys, that's my time. I'm going outside to do my walk, and then I'm going to get ready for tonight. And so I want you guys to know that I believe in you, but I want you to believe in you too. Have an amazing, amazing Saturday. Next week, well, we'll let you know who's training, but we're going to start preparing for Black Friday and really talk about how to use Black Friday for you and your team members to rank up. Watch and see what happens when you put your money and you strategically place orders for the rankings in the money during the Black Friday time period. So have a wonderful Saturday, everyone. I'm looking forward to see your successes. Thank you to everyone that jumped on and shared some information. We really appreciate it. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you, Anthony.